Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Viking Stadium. It's October 28th, 2005, and you know what time it is. It's time for some Haslett Vikings playoff football.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alex Wagner. With me, as always, is my colleague, Brandon Manson. Brandon, what are your predictions for tonight's game?
Well, Alex, it's playoff time. It's much different than the regular season, which means no blowouts for these Vikings, as they've had a string of over the regular season. But I think they're up to the change, and they definitely have the edge over Chelsea tonight.
Good prediction, Brandon. Hazlett's just done superb in this regular seaseason, undefeated, 9-0, including 5-0 in their conference. But on the other side, Chelsea's done a great job this season. They only had a 5-4 record, but 5 of those teams are tough playoff contenders. And Coach Brad Bush has done a great job preparing his guys for tonight's game. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes away with the victory.
Well, you know, as I said earlier, I think Hazlett's got the edge because they have Kurt Scheibele, who's had 1,036 yards, breaking that 1,000-yard mark last week with 16 rushing touchdowns. And that's just, you know, the main part of his stats. He's also got some receiving yards. And Hazlett's defense in the last few weeks hasn't done so well, but they've been working really hard this week in practice to take on this Chelsea team, who's very talented, very big. But I think Haslett just has too much talent for Chelsea to handle.
Yeah, Brandon, that's true. Chelsea's quarterback, Cam's just done a great job this season, 1,700 yards passing this season, so it's going to be interesting to see if the Viking defense can do a great job protecting the pass today.
Definitely. I think Hazlett's up to the challenge. They haven't won a first-round playoff game since 2001, and they definitely want that really bad. And the local press has them figured to get all the way to Ford Field, so they're definitely going to be looking to live that up. So we'll see how this game goes.
That's right, Brandon. It's going to be a tough game. Also for the Chelsea Bulldogs, Antoine McLendon doing a great job this season, and it's going to be interesting to see if the Haslett defensive line can protect against his rushing game. The Haslett rushing game of its own has done a great job this season. If you're not familiar with the Haslett rushing unit, they run the T. Very few high school teams run the T, but they run it to a T. They've just done a great job this season. They have 3 threats. Like you said, Curtis Scheibele, also A.J. Rehar and Mike McCuna. It's going to be just a great game, Brandon.
It most certainly is. I can't wait to see it. So let's send it down to the field, and we will be back after this short break with the game.
Haslett kicker number 11, Colin Yerby, getting ready to kick this one off. The Bulldogs are back, anticipating this kick. And a squib kick by Yerby, and it'll be a touchback.
Yerby having a great season so far, having quite a few touchbacks. I believe he's a Division III prospect, but he's having a very good season. I think he's missed only 2 point-after attempts. So we'll see how he does tonight as well. It's very chilly outside. But it seems like to me he kicks better almost when it's colder.
That's true, Brandon. Yerby's just done a great job. He's been kicking extra points 6 or 7 times at least a game. So that foot needs to stay rested. But he's still doing a great job on kickoffs and everything else he's doing. There you see Chelsea handing it off. And he's brought down before the first down marker. Big gain by Chelsea on the first play of the game.
Carried by number 44, Chris Tapping. Decent-sized running back, about 180 pounds, 5'11". Looks like he could be giving Haslett some trouble as well if D-line can't do what they're supposed to.
Very true, Brandon. He has a build kind of like Corey Schlesinger for the Lions a couple years back. And they're going to go to the ground again on this play, but not as much success on this one. Great stop by the Hazlet defensive line on that play.
There you see Hazlitt's defense stepping it up there. They know what they have to do tonight, and looks like they're definitely ready to carry that out.
Yeah, Brandon, you're right. If Hazlet really wants to get that longly lamented state title, they're going to just have to be great on every aspect of their game, especially on defense. Once again, handed off and stopped again. Chelsea fans cheering, wanting a first down. Another carry by Tapping. And they're going to get it. The chains are moving.
So a fresh set of downs for Chelsea as they will try to draw first blood here on this first drive of the opening game of the Division III playoffs.
Another handoff this play, and straight up the middle. He has room, but brought down just before midfield by the Vikings. Brought down by number 20, Ben Rizzo.
Drew Wynn with a big carry there, giving Chelsea some better field position, driving down the field. Certainly looking like they could easily threaten Hazlet early in this game.
Yeah, they're definitely showing Hazlet that they're here to play football, Brandon. They're not going to just take a blowout loss or even a close one. They're going to come out swinging with all they've got. The first pass is incomplete to number 1, Went. So it'll be 2nd and 10, just before midfield on the 47.
Chelsea's throwing a very balanced offense, giving Hazlet a lot of different looks, passing, ground attack. It's looking like this one's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, there you see Cam Hawkins handed off once again. Not so much success for Wynn on that play.
Be about 3rd down and 9 on the play, maybe 3rd down 10. Not much on that play at all.
You know, Jordan Bennett's just the cornerstone of this defense. Last week, not only did he have 10 tackles on defense, but 2 touchdowns against Grand Rapids Union. He's just doing a great job. So it'll be 39 for the Bulldogs. Hawkins rolls back, looking for a receiver, scrambling, thrown, first down. Great job by Hawkins to spot the open receiver on that play.
Hawkins, a very big quarterback. He's 6'2", 215 pounds. And that's the making of a Division I quarterback right there.
That's true, Brandon. He's a very multi-dimensional quarterback, very like Hazlet's own Nate Turner. So it's going to be interesting to see if this Hazlet offense can just get in there and put pressure on him this game. Handoff up the middle, getting about 2 yards on that play.
There you saw Chelsea come out in the wishbone formation. Like I said, a lot of different looks for this defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7. The ball's on the Hazlet 40-yard line.
Hawkins trying to calm down his guys here, keep composure early in this game. Cannell in motion, and there's a flag. Hazlet saying that the Bulldogs jumped.
Flag on the play.
That should be a false start on Chelsea. Number 89, Doug Augustine on the play there. False start. Getting a little bit jumpy. Wanting to hit somebody as quick as he can, especially Bennett. I think they probably all know about Bennett, him being a very big part of this defense. So, be 2nd and 12 for Chelsea.
Yeah, there you see Bennett on the left side of your screen, left side of the field. Just wanting to put pressure in. They're saying they jumped again. Bennett's just putting pressure on them, Brandon. They're just not fit to handle this pressure, and they're just jumping.
Chelsea very, very excited to get in this game. Neither team's like each other very much. They play each other in a scrimmage down in Chelsea before the season every year, and Hazlitt won that scrimmage once again. And Chelsea looking for some revenge and also looking for a win here to go on in the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, it would definitely hurt much more than a scrimmage if Chelsea were to beat Hazlitt here, Brandon. Hawkins rolls back, throws, and big hit. Big hit by number 23, Chris Stewart, on that play. Good job to read it. Big hit in the backfield.
Excellent read there. They saw the screen coming the whole way. Didn't put on too much pressure until they had to, and Stewart just came and took him down for a loss of more yards. It'll be 3rd and 18 for Chelsea. Important third down here. Let's see what they do with it.
Long third down for Chelsea.
See Chelsea going no huddle there. That's very interesting. Keep this defense on its toes.
Connell in motion. Hawkins rolls back, looking to his left. Thrown, ooh, a little too high. So it's incomplete, and Chelsea will be brought to their first down of the game. They're going to have to punt it away.
Great stop there by the Hazlitt defense, not even getting phased by the big gains by Chelsea. And Chelsea now forced to punt after that big stand by the defense.
You're right. The Hazlitt secondary read it very well. Playing it right, getting a hit on the receiver, just doing a great job.
And you see the replay here. Cody Stripling getting a lot of pressure there. I'm sorry, that's the wrong play. It's the play before that. Chris Stewart reading that play the whole way, and Bennett obviously breathing right down his neck there as well.
There you see 24 for the Bulldogs. Rhodes kicking away. Turner's going to try to make some room, but not getting much. Brought down about the 29-yard line.
And we'll get our first look at the Hazlitt offense here. Very explosive wing tee team. You see them wearing almost everybody wearing all navy. And this year, more than any year that I've seen before, since a very long time ago, probably 2000 or 1998, the Vikings making the ball absolutely amazingly. I've been tricked out so many times this year, I've lost count.
Yeah. Speaking of first since 1998, Coach Charlie Lotluski said earlier this week when I talked to him that he felt that this football program had fallen into a stage of mediocrity and acceptance with a mediocre season. And you're not seeing mediocrity on that play. Great run there by the Vikings.
Mike McCuna getting a big start there. A big hole on the left side of the line. This entire offensive line, tight end to tight end, is either all league or honorable mention all league.
Very true, Brandon. A big 20-yard run by McCuna on that play.
And they've been doing plays like that the entire season. Hazlitt's line just getting a gigantic push and just taking it right up the middle.
In the tee. Turner going to hand this one off. Another pretty solid gain of 7 yards, I do believe, by Mike McCuna. Mike McCuna sure fired up early in this game.
Mike McCuna, one of the big leaders on this team. He's a senior, and he's seen, and we got a replay here. You see McCuna with, I wouldn't say blazing speed, obviously faster than I can do, but McCuna's a very big guy. I would say 98% muscle, and he's a hard guy to take down.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing the leadership and power on that play. So Turner hand this one off again. McCuna barreling it through. I believe he got a first down on that play. Just pounding through, doing a great job early in the game. And it will be a first down for the Vikings on the 40-yard line.
So these Vikings obviously fired up, and as we said, an almost flawless offensive machine coming at these Chelsea Bulldogs and having a hard time stopping it. Scout O doesn't do enough for you when you go up against the actual thing.
There you're seeing the cold breath out of the players there, just showing some other factor in this game. If they want to win, they got to overcome the cold as well.
And you see excellent ball fakes there as well. Kurt Scheibele with the carry was down for about 10 seconds before the officials actually figured out that nobody else had the ball and finally blew the whistle. But as I said, that's how they've gotten so many points and how they've gotten, I would say, notorious would be the word for the other teams that have to go up against Hazlitt's offense. And those ball fakes, just textbook. And it's extremely tough to tell, especially with the guys this year who have just perfected the craft of ball faking.
Very true. So Turner will fake the handoff on this play. Pressure put on. He rolls to his left. Throw. Rehar's open. Oh, and picked off by the Bulldogs.
See Turner there trying to make something happen. Saw Rehar open, but a lot of pressure coming in, and had to get it off and just overthrew Rehar.
Yeah, Brandon, that's something you don't see very often. Nate Turner throwing an interception, but the Bulldogs, good job, good coverage on that play, a little bit deeper, and they come away with the interception on that play.
That's Nate Turner's first interception of the year, actually. Had an extremely good completion percentage during the regular season, and you see here just too much pressure coming in from Chelsea's defense, and Turner just going to have to get it off. Saw Rehar open, but on the run, overthrew him just a little bit, and
I'd say Rehar jumped a little bit too early, but oh well.
A great interception there by Chelsea, though.
Yeah. So it's a stop there by the Vikings, just a little short run, 2nd and 7.
The ball is on the Chelsea 23-yard line.
Hawkins looking to make something happen here on their second drive. Rolling back, looking to his left. He's caught by number 18, McClendon. Getting some more yardage, but he rolled back so much. Not too much of a gain on that play.
Good reception there. Going to be 3rd down and 7. It's a manageable distance on this 3rd down play that Chelsea needs badly.
Ball's on the 25-yard line.
Actually, it will be 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. 5 yards for the first down. Let's see if they can convert on this play, Brandon. Fake handoff, straight down the middle. Ooh, and a big hit by Turner. Not in my house, says Turner. Great hit by Turner, and the ball is dropped. It'll be 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Turner showing his athleticism there. Coming right across the field, knocking the ball out of his hand, just barely saying no to a huge reception by the Bulldogs that could have turned into something. They could have turned into points for Chelsea. And Nate Turner, obviously one of the most exciting players in the area, as we said before, and he's very fun to watch.
That's true, Brandon. Turner will be back to receive this punt. Let's see if he can make some excitement for the fans on this play. But it's going to bounce short of out of bounds and caught by Chelsea down in it on about the 46. But a great play nonetheless by Turner, just showing off his speed there and his power for being such a little guy in that play.
So this game so far, about 8 minutes into it, very defensive so far. Hazlitt having a great, looking like they were going to score on their last drive, but Nate Turner intercepted. So they will start with very good field position and see if they can't march down the field for a touchdown here and draw first blood.
So Turner and Co. in their T formation. Hand it off. And Shibley's still going, and he's finally brought down just short of the first down marker. Great run by Shibley. Breaking a couple tackles, and about 3 guys finally drag him down.
And you wonder why, Shibley gets so many yards, and I think it's because you can't ever see the ball when he has it.
Very furtive with that ball. Stealthy.
He was quite stealthy.
Slide.
Slips right under the radar, you could say.
So it'll be 2nd and 2. Hand it off once again to Mukuna. And he gets the first down on that play. Pounds it through for the first down. Great job by the Vikings to pick up the first down. They're marching down the field on their second drive.
Play results to the Vikings. First down.
So far, their second drive going very smoothly for them.
Chelsea 40-yard line.
Looking to avoid another mistake.
You see there about 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Still scoreless as Chelsea and Hazel both playing great defense. But keeping the clock moving, not too many pass plays so far.
So Turner will keep it for himself, and he's running to the outside. Brought down. Great run by Turner to get some yards. Great blocking by number 27, Shibley on that play.
And varsity cheerleaders right there doing a great job this season. Coach Littleton's first year taking over, and she's had a lot of cool things. And when we're not commentating, we like to go to the away games and stuff. And they definitely lead the student section.
They fire up the crowd. Yep. Turner set, hand it off. Not getting anywhere on this play though. Chelsea defensive line stopping them, not letting them get anything on that play. So it'll be about 3rd and 4 for the Vikings. The fans not sure to cheer or to be sad yet.
Not a lot to cheer or be sad about. Hazlitt, very good field position. 3rd down and 4. Definitely manageable. They can easily get this first down. And fans obviously hoping for that too.
So Turner set. He's going to hand it off here to Makuna, but big hit brought down shy of the first down marker. Just very good read by the Chelsea defense. I don't know if they might go for it or might bring out their field goal unit, but
Nate Turner also a short distance punter, and it appears as though they're going to go for this 4th down though, try to convert.
Coach Charlie Aluski is a gambling man, Brandon. What can I say? Early in the game, not much to lose. Wouldn't be giving up too bad a field position. So Turner will roll to his right and throw. Caught by number 15, Bennett. Great job by Jordan Bennett to get that reception there. And it'll be first down on a 4th down attempt by the Vikings. Great job by Turner and Bennett on that play.
Great play call there. Obviously Chelsea expecting to run up the middle. You saw they had the box stacked, and Hazlitt just went, faked it, rolled out, pass over the middle, gain of a lot.
Exploiting the secondary on that one. Gain about 16. Turner just did a great job to see the open man on that play, Brandon.
Absolutely, and Hazlitt with a fresh set of downs.
And in the red zone.
14-yard line. Definitely looking here to draw some blood.
Turner rolling to his left. Gonna keep it for himself, and he's brought down.
Great play defensively there by Chelsea. Turner trying to scramble, but not quite fast enough. Got a hold of his jersey and was brought down in the backfield for a loss of a few.
Just one step short of breaking that tackle. He hesitated, didn't know if he wanted to throw to the end zone or keep it for himself. So that play, good job by the defense to wrap him up on his error there.
And about 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if Hazlitt gets another playoff or if they'll wait till the second quarter and get things organized. But
it's looking as they're going to the air. Turner in the shotgun. Rolling to his right. Ooh, big hit. Turner brought down in the backfield. He's frustrated on that play.
So Hazlitt goes spread on that play, 4 wide. A.J. Rahar offset with Turner, and Turner just got slipped up on the wet grass, and definitely not how that play was supposed to work. That was definitely a broken play, and you see our on-field camera guy right there getting some cool shots of the fans, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. The game's scoreless, and yeah, it's a good guy down there. I like him a lot, but this game definitely a shootout, and it's going to be going this way a lot this game. So we'll see what happens in the second quarter, if Hazlitt will put up points first or Chelsea will. And Alex, it's going to be a really good game. What do you think?
It is going to be a good game, pretty evenly matched thus far. I'd say Hazlitt performing a little bit better, doing a better job on offense. They're still close to the red zone. They got kicked out a little bit by some great defensive plays by Chelsea, but they're still threatening. They'll come away with maybe a field goal at the least, but they're wanting the touchdown to put a big capital letter on this game so they can come off with with the lead and just be fired up for the second quarter, or for the second half, excuse me. So it's going to be close. Chelsea doing a great job on defense. So
Hazlitt looking to demoralize Chelsea here. Obviously not doing that so far, but it's as you said, it's definitely an evenly matched game. and there's going to be some cool stuff going on in this game.
Yeah, I've seen McClendon do some pretty sweet runs for Chelsea, and a couple weeks ago, some trick plays were a fake reverse by the Vikings. They're going to be in the spread again here. Turner rolls to his right and caught by number 3, Brett Reed, but that's not going to get them the first down, so it'll be 4th down for the Vikings. It'll be interesting to see what they do on this play.
Well, Hazlitt has several options, obviously. Yerby's got a big leg, and it appears that they're going to go for the field goal here. It'll be a long kick for Yerby. It'll be about a 37-yard attempt, but he definitely has a leg to do it. So,
yeah, it'll be a long field goal, but pretty straight on.
Not a lot of wind here tonight either.
But it's definitely going to take a pretty solid kick by Yerby to get this one, and good hold by Turner.
I like that shot a lot as well.
Ooh, powerful kick. It's up and it's good. Great kick by Colin Yerby. Great hold by Turner, and Hazlitt's on the board first. Hazlitt 3, the Chelsea Bulldogs nothing. Great way for the Vikings to start off the second quarter. Didn't quite get the touchdown, but field goal doing just fine for them.
Wow, that was an impressive kick by Yerby. I wasn't sure if he actually would have the distance on that, but he had the distance and a lot more. And you see, Charlotte Hazlitt Viking marching band, very solid this year. They're only going to get better. A lot of freshmen and sophomores, and they've had quite a few good festivals, and also leading a lot of the fans here. Everybody very excited about that, at least on the Hazlitt side.
Usually they're in their Halloween costumes this close to Halloween, but not this year. But still doing a great job.
One of my favorite sayings is "Got Band." Mr. God, it's kind of funny. He's the band director, so they have actually T-shirts that say "Got Band." But anyway,
got fruit. Do they sell those at the concession stand?
They just might. I don't know. I know they have Jolly Ranchers. That's about all I know. But getting back to the game,
Yerby looking to kick this one off. Hazlitt fans definitely more pumped up after that great long kick by Yerby. Looking to repeat his past success on this kickoff, looking for another touchback. Pretty booming kick, and it's short. Fair caught, but number 89 for Chelsea.
Dan Augustine.
So Chelsea with good field position. Not quite sure why Hazlitt went with the short kick on that one.
I believe they're looking for somebody to catch the ball and get a big hit, pop out a fumble, recover it, and get some more points on the board. But Chelsea not going to have any of that, so they.
Yeah. So let's see if this good field position for Chelsea will come back to haunt the Vikings or not. Big gamble on that play, but Hazlitt or Chelsea with the advantage. Coming off with the advantage on that play.
So defense going to have to step up in some major ways here, try to do what they did last time and stop Chelsea once again.
Hawkins rolls back, long bomb looking for, almost picked off by Turner. Turner almost returned the favor on that one, getting some redemption early, but just breaks up the pass. Great job by Turner. Hawkins was looking long, looking to stir up the fans on his side, but Turner doing a great job, great coverage to misdirect that ball.
Absolutely. And as we said, a very defensive game. Hazlitt, I'm surprised by how well they've been playing. I know Chelsea is a big team, and they like to pass, and the DBs have been kind of weak, but they definitely stepped up, and I'm impressed.
So Chelsea will run it this play, getting a couple yards, but there you see the sea of blue all over the Chelsea rusher on that play, not getting much, and it'll be 3rd down for the Bulldogs. McClendon on that run, 3-yard gain, so it'll be 3rd and 7.
Another big down for 3rd down for Chelsea here.
Chelsea quarterback Hawkins rolls to his right, pass, and another near interception by Turner. He just won it. You can feel it here. Turner just so close.
Turner leaving everything on the field tonight. You can see he's playing with all the emotion, all of his heart in this game. And if you look around the field, there's Heart of Steel signs everywhere. And just like there were in 1998 when Haslam made it to the Silver Dome for their last state championship. And this team very reminiscent of that team. And everybody's playing all out with everything they have tonight.
Yeah, you don't see this Hazlitt team being shy and timid. You see them all wanting to make a big play like Turner on those past couple plays where he nearly picked it off and looking to make a big play here. Turner breaks a tackle and big juke. And another tackle and brought down at midfield. Woo!
Turner shaking and baking up the field. That play entirely set up by the sophomore Ben Rizzo, getting that block early on right there. But there is a flag on the play, however, and we will see what the call is here. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go against the Vikings, as a lot of those amazing plays tend to go against the team that had it.
Refs talking it over, and it is holding against the Vikings. So too bad there's a penalty just at the end of the play. But
that was extremely exciting to watch anyway, and I feel fortunate that I was able to see that.
Me too, Brandon. Turner doing a great job shaking and baking on that play, but it's going to go back a little because of the holding penalty.
So we will see what the Hazlitt offense will do this time, if they can punch it in for 7 or if they will go for another field goal if they get stopped short.
But Hazlitt still on the board.
And we got a replay here. That last punt return, you see Rizzo just making that block and Turner sneaking by.
One broken tackle.
And he's got open grass right
just
there.
Just watch that breaking an ankle on that play.
Adam Gressler. And it appears as though they're going to take it back 10 from where the reception happened. So Hazlitt
taking back half a mile. And there you see Coach Aluski talking it over the referee, as there's some controversy on the field over that.
I don't know the official ruling, so I couldn't tell you anything.
We're not paid to be a ref, so we'll go with the referee's judgment on that play, but it'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings, way in their own zone.
All I can say is that Hazlitt's not very happy with that, but
the show must go on, Brendan.
That doesn't mean that they're not going to come out with every ounce of energy that they have.
Well said, well said. So there you see Turner getting set. And there you see more of those ball fakes. Not getting much.
Kurt Shibley just getting tripped up on the play there. The grass very slippery, and there's guys all over the ground. It's very hard to keep your footing. But
getting a few, so it'll be 2nd and 6 on the 17 for the Vikings. Getting a little bit of more room to breathe here. In the tee. Turner set it. He's going to hand this one off again, once again, to Rehar on that play, excuse me. Great run by Rehar to get the first down and more.
So Hazlitt marching up the field with what seems like ease, and we got some crazy fans over there on the sidelines. Not quite old enough to be in the student section, so they thought, hey, let's make one of our own right there. A giant mob of them. And just, they're crazy.
They're definitely fired up to be getting some on-screen time there. So great play by Rehar to get the first down. It's 1st down and 10 on the 28.
Great shot there, the Hazlitt offensive line. And that play going nowhere. Give to number 2, A.J. Rehar.
Rehar, the ball carrier. Austin Rogers on the stop.
Stop by Rogers. Be a 2nd and 9 for the Vikings.
Chelsea, 29-yard line.
Vikings probably gonna pull out one of those big unexpected plays here.
At least they're hoping to.
Definitely trying to shut down Chelsea early. Turner set. There you see big run by Shibley.
You see Kurt once again, people not sure who has the ball, and that's just
taking down one of our camera guys down there, but Shibley gets a first down and more. That those ball fakes have definitely been been helping the Vikings so far in this game.
The ball fakes is what makes this offense flawless. As far as I'm concerned, that's what it's all about.
You know, they demand just perfection on the offense, and they just give it their all, and they improve as the season progresses, and that's all you can ask for as a coach is just players give it their all and work their hardest.
And certainly everybody does. Everybody earns their spot week to week. And each one of these guys is in the weight room almost every day. A new training program implemented by Coach O in the offseason after last season's, or a rather disappointing season last season, losing in the first round of the playoffs once again to Sexton. And Coach O saying, no more. We will be stronger and faster than anybody else. And obviously, so far they have been. And
that's just proven Aluski's view on how this team had become, and just this season they just ran with that program and just ran with it as long as they could. Just didn't want another disappointing season, and that's why they're looking for the victory here against Chelsea, and so far doing a great job.
A lot of dedicated players here on the field tonight, looking for a victory here, looking for a victory next week, the week after, and the week after that, until they bring the state championship back to Hazlet.
Yeah.
And
there's Brad Bush, head coach for Chelsea. He's not letting the Vikings roll over his team. Obviously done a great job preparing his guys for this game. Has it usually in double digits at halftime, and so far they only have 3. So it'll be interesting to see if they can get in double digits. Great run by McCune off the middle. First down, pounding it through.
That sounded painful to me. I could hear the hit up here, and that was crunching. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying by the defense. That was a hit by McCuna. And that's what he likes to do. Just stick it right to your face and cause pain, a lot of it, for you. And I guarantee you that linebacker will be feeling that one tomorrow.
May sound gritty, but that's just how football is. It's a roughneck sport, very hard hitting. McCuna plays it very well. Great leader, like we said earlier. Doing a great job on that play. Turner's going to hand it off to Rehar on this one, but loss on the play. Great job by Chelsea to wrap him up in the backfield.
And for somebody who knows, or speaking as somebody who knows this offense very well, that the only thing that happened on that play was the timing was thrown off in the backfield. And when your timing gets thrown off, obviously your plays don't work as well as they should, and plays like that happen.
Yeah, just sometimes there's a very short window of opportunity, and if you don't take it, then the play just falls apart. So that's what you saw in that play. Looking to be more successful on this play. 2nd down and 10.
You see a great shot there.
Rolls to his right, Turner does. Caught by Bennett.
Almost an interception there.
But
almost picked off by number 12, Adam Gressler. Or, excuse me, Gersler. And that could have gone either way, but Bennett
pulls it away from him.
Proving to be the stronger man and pulling that away from him.
So it'll be another 3rd and down for the Vikings. Looking to stay away from the sideline as they've been doing this last couple plays. That's not what they want at all. So big 3rd down here, 3rd and 9. Hand it off to Shibley right up the middle. Once again, not getting anywhere.
And we'll see what Hazlet does in this 4th down at about 5. If Coach Aluski will go for it or if they'll punt it. And hopefully...
all we know is that Yerby's definitely not going to kick this one. I mean, that would be just legendary if a high school kicker could make a 57-yard field goal, but
that would be quite legendary. Looks like Hazlet going spread here, though. Coach O going for it.
Turner in the gun, as you see. Looking to his right. Bombed. You see a wide open Chris Stewart. Caught. Great job by Stewart. And Stewart just doing that seemingly once every game. Just big catch by Stewart. He was like floating up there for a minute, Brennan.
He looked almost like Michael Jordan, except in football pads. It was quite impressive, I must say.
Wow. Amazing play by Chris Stewart on that play to get the 1st down. And the Vikings are in the Chelsea red zone. 1st first down and 10 on the 15.
That is the second fourth down conversion of the night, and not only was it converted, but it also tacked on 15 or 20 yards. Here we got a replay again of that, and you see Chris just hanging up there in the air and taking the hit, but holding on to the ball and giving Haslett a first down on the 16-yard line.
That was amazing. Ooh.
Shibley taking it up the middle there for a gain of about 5 or 6 yards. Just fighting for every yard there in the red zone. Defense gets a lot tougher. Kurt, a very tough guy, powerful fullback, and he could also cause you a lot of pain. And we've seen that happen quite a bit here this season with hammers to the face, as he likes to call them.
Stiff arms from Shibley have been dubbed by us the hammers because they just inflict so much pain and just so powerful on the defense. Just amazing. So it's going to be handed off again up the middle, getting a couple more yards, just sneaking closer and closer to the goal line.
Third down and 6 for the Vikings. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Haslett out 3-0.
So it'll be 3-3 for the Vikings. Third down, 3 yards to go. Looking to get a first down or maybe going for it all here, going to the end zone.
Haslett looking for at least 3 yards.
Hand it off to Makuna. Makuna dancing in the end zone. Great job by Makuna to get to the touchdown. He slipped, fell on one arm, and just crawled himself into the end zone. Great job by Mike Makuna. There you see his power on that play to get in the end zone.
Makuna saw the end zone. He smelled it. He was not going to be denied. Got slipped up on this grass, and he just was too determined to get to the end zone, and he got there with ease.
And that's something the Bulldogs don't want to see, the big Haslett flag waving. Haslett up 9-0. Yerby looking to make it 10. Just a chip shot for Yerby, though. Ooh. And he misses that one, though. So it'll be 9-0 Vikings. But great plays by Makuna and Stewart to get that drive to where it needed to be to get the touchdown.
Excellent drive there. Haslett was just determined to get to the end zone and put up more points than they did. So, and Haslett's definitely going to hope that that missed PAT doesn't come back to haunt him later. And we got a replay here again of Makuna's run up the middle there. You see him getting
wow.
He was wrapped up and just kept going.
He
falls
danced.
into the end zone.
He jumped about, what do you say, 4 or 5 yards horizontally, just on 1 foot. That's power.
I would say that.
It's power. So number 4, Connell and McClendon back for the Bulldogs.
So Yerby does here. If they're going to try to squib it again, or if he's going to try to kick another, he's going to try to get it all the end zone. So another opportunity for Chelsea to get into the end zone, put some points up on the board before halftime.
So
defense obviously looking to keep that from happening, so we'll see what happens.
So far, it's pretty much been all Vikings on offense. Chelsea doing a mediocre job on offense, but not good enough. So let's see what happens on this play. Ooh, big hit.
Cody Stripling, the all-league left tackle, absolutely annihilating number 4, Adam Connell. And Connell's probably seeing Tweety birds floating around his head right now.
Wow, great hit by Stripling on that play.
That was large.
It's like running straight into a brick wall when you meet Stripling on the field. His brother Chad plays on the team as well. There's a
replay of that again, and Connell getting a lot of open field, good blocks, and Stripling just blindsiding him, and
the Stripling
makes me
wall.
shake to see that.
So Hawkins fakes the handoff, pressure on him, going long once again, and Turner, great play by Nate Turner to break up the pass, once again deflecting it. Just great job looking everywhere, doing a great job playing secondary there.
It's his third of the night right there, folks. Turner
telling Hawkins, nope, that's my job to air it out to my guys. You don't do that in Viking Stadium.
Turner playing with everything he has tonight. He knows how much this game means, and he's not going to go away from this one without a victory. Or at least that's how he's playing.
Playing like there's no tomorrow, Brandon, because there isn't.
And he mentioned both the Stripping brothers, Cody a senior and Chad only a sophomore, starting center on the O-line though, also an all-leaguer. So both of them having extremely good seasons, and their dad, the defensive line coach at the University of Michigan.
Very talented family.
Absolutely.
So Hawkins will hand it off to number 3, Hamilton there. Hamilton running around, brought down.
Getting upfield for about 7 yards.
Benson on the stop for the Vikings.
But Turner's been impressive. Wow.
He most certainly
Early in
has.
this
And you
game.
see Coach P there giving his defense some direction, making sure nobody gets burned on this next play. Another big third down from Chelsea, getting a quick snap off.
Hawkins getting pressured. Ooh, and good job seeing up his receiver, Hamilton, again on there, but wrapped up by number 57, Dallas Bird, on that play.
Good play over the middle there by Chelsea.
Bakuna on the stop for the Vikings. Calls on the Chelsea
So they're able to get the first down, but great job by the Hazlitt defense to stop him before he got more. Hawkins looking for a short drop there. Ooh, hit and bounces off, resilient, but Turner brings him down. Great job by Turner to finish the job there.
Ward. Stopped by Turner.
And a lot of respect between these two teams also, I believe. Off screen, there was some hitting going on after the play by accident. Somebody going too fast, couldn't stop. Brandon and Bakuna knocked him over, but helped him right back up, patted him on the helmet, and said, "I'll see you next play."
The winner's award recognizes those
Great sportsmanship thus far in this game, Brandon.
I haven't seen anything extracurricular going on, and you saw it.
Yeah, me either. So Chelsea's going to take a timeout and talk it over. Second and 1, but want to rethink their strategy a bit. Not proven too efficient for them so far in this game. Hazlitt with the lead. Almost the second quarter drawing to a close. About minute 8 left.
We got a shot of the Hazlitt Vikings sideline there, the stands, the fans seated in anticipation of a fantastic game. The first half has proven that thus far. The defense taking the field once again, ready to take on this Chelsea defense. And
It's cold, but they're still very happy with the Vikings' performance thus far. You can see the grins on their faces from here. Vikings take the field, waiting for the Bulldogs.
Chelsea figuring things out over there, deciding what they're going to do for this last minute, 8 seconds.
You know, I got to give it to head coach Brad Bush. He's just a great coach, just very, very hardworking, has a great staff, just scouted their team, Hazlitt very well, just a very, very good team all around, but great coaching, all aspects, but so far Vikings proving to be the better team. So Chelsea going to come out the rest of this first half and then the second half looking for to become the better team.
Absolutely, and obviously Chelsea blessed with more size than Hazlitt has been blessed with. But
Bigger does not always mean better.
This is true, and Chelsea, I don't think we give them enough credit. They're obviously a very talented team, playing in one of the toughest divisions in the entire state. And
True. Down there by Ann Arbor, and Hawkins will hand it off this play to McClendon, excuse me, getting the first down and more.
Dropping the ball carrier.
so another first down for Chelsea. The defense really needs to step up here in this last minute, 3 seconds now.
Keep them out of their red zone and more specifically their end zone. So Hawkins will roll to his right. Great job by Hawkins. That's just great QBing on that play.
Absolutely, looking downfield, had a receiver rolling out about 3 yards on the field, was tightly covered, and looked downfield, saw an open receiver, hit him, and got another first down. So keep the chains moving.
First down on the 21-yard line, getting out of bounds. 50 seconds left in this game, in this first half. Chelsea definitely more fired up this as the second quarter progressed. Didn't want to get too behind in this game, so McClendon will get it on this play, but great job by the Hazlitt defensive line. Ooh, big hit again by Stripling.
Stripling having a fantastic game. Another senior putting it all on the line tonight. Just playing tremendously, really stepping up as a leader and doing what he really should be doing.
Timeout, Chelsea.
And Chelsea will take another timeout to talk it over. 44 seconds left in the half.
High school game officials.
These Viking fans trying to get fired up, trying to get warm because it is freezing outside.
I'm going to be surprised if they had hot water in those water bottles down there.
I would. That's just nasty.
But it's definitely chilly out there. But so far, not hurting the Vikings too much, or the Bulldogs. They've just both played a good game this far.
If you ask the players actually prefer colder weather. Most of them do. And I think it's because it keeps them less sweaty, or it hurts more when you hit people. I don't know. But either way,
I can entertain the thought that it eases the pain a little bit, a little more numb.
this is true.
That's kind of what they think over there in Green Bay as well. They've said that they prefer the cold and they're used to it by now.
Yeah, Green Bay is ridiculously cold, though.
So he'll roll to his right, and another wide open receiver, and brought down short of the goal line. Long pass by Hawkins to number 15, Schwartz.
Great play. Great connection there between Hawkins and Schwartz. And as a got to get set right now. And
25-yard gain on that play.
Chelsea getting on the board here with 32 seconds left in the half, putting 6 up.
Definitely not what the Hazlitt coaching staff wanted on that play, or the players, Brandon, but
Great play by Chelsea, though. Definitely sticking to their game plan and getting in the end zone, but not giving Hazlitt much time to put any more points up at all. And
so you see Hawkins come on for the extra point. He's also a kicker, apparently.
Hawkins extremely talented. I believe he also starts at linebacker
Wow.
as well. So
Not only does he kick, but he kicks beautifully. I must give them that.
that was an amazing rainbow. He just kicked through the uprights there. That was that had a lot of distance.
Wow, beautiful extra point, but has it still with a 2-point advantage. 32 seconds left in this first half. They'll probably come out strong, see if they can get a big pass or a big run for a touchdown or another field goal. Using all that they can get, trying to exploit every weakness that they see in the Chelsea Bulldogs.
So has it up 9-7. And you're absolutely right. Hazel's going to do everything that it can to get in the end zone before the half is over. And very exciting so far, though.
Very exciting indeed. You're going to see Shibley and Rayhar back. 2 weeks ago against DeWitt, they had an interesting play Hazlitt did on a kick return where they grouped together and give the ball to one of the 3 men. And
Yes, the famous starburst.
The starburst.
I believe Rayhar had a gigantic gain on that play.
He did. He just brought it all zipping down the field.
Rayhar quick as a hiccup there. He's
not getting a touchdown, but getting Hazlitt the ball where it needed to be. And let's see if they can go to that. But there you hear the fans yelling offsides, and it looks like the refs are in concordance with
that would be the call as well. Offsides on a kickoff means that one of the players was ahead of the kicker, and you're not allowed to do that at all. That gives you an unfair advantage. So they will take this kick back 5 yards and they'll redo it.
But Hawkins, once again, very versatile athlete, very multi-dimensional player, very, very athletic, very talented.
And you look at him from this shot right here that we have, and he does not look like a quarterback one bit. He looks like a solid linebacker.
He does. I mean, he's a big guy.
He's gigantic.
No scouting in high school sports, but it's a miracle for Chelsea that they found Hawkins.
Well, you can scout, you can't recruit, and
That's it.
yeah.
So it'll be kicked to Shibley.
And looks like they're going to starburst it again. Not sure who has the ball,
Ooh.
but whoever does, is not getting too far.
So Brad Bush probably scouting that play as well.
Definitely looking out for that. And Chelsea just getting down the field, breaking blocks, and whatever, not letting anything happen at all. So
Haslet starts 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on Hazlitt's 20, but they're going to see if they can do something. "25 seconds left in this first half.
and nothing on that play there to give to Kurt Shibley.
Clock is running. Hazlitt probably going to take one more shot at this, but
They have the lead at halftime.
it's going to be interesting to see if they can beat the clock.
And then we'll get the last play off.
But not doing much. So as first half comes to a close, Hazlitt is ahead 9-7. Very close game. Hazlitt jogging off the field there, doing probably a better job on offense when it comes down to it. But Chelsea able to retaliate close to the end of the second quarter, getting a touchdown.
Chelsea certainly proving to be a very worthy adversary. But Hazlitt not seeming too phased. They're obviously up for the competition. They made it to the playoffs undefeated, and they're ready to take on anybody. So we will – well, tell me what you thought of that half. I thought it was very exciting. What are your thoughts?
The first half, it was just a very evenly matched game. In second half, Chelsea's going to need to play better offense, tighten up the defensive unit also as well. Same thing for the Vikings, just need to be a little bit better on offense. Need to watch Hawkins when he's in motion, just doing a great job rolling out, finding someone open, but they're just going to have to close that up as well. So just more of the same for both teams.
All right, and I agree with you, and we'll be back with the start of the second half, and we'll leave you with the sound of the combined Hazlitt and Chelsea bands. So enjoy the show. This should be pretty good. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Viking Stadium. It's almost the start for the second. It's almost the start for the second half of action here, and the first round of the Division III MHSAA state playoffs has the Vikings take on the
Chelsea Bulldogs.
and
There you see the score, 9-7. Just about to start the third quarter here. Halftime clock just winding down. Hazlitt going to be receiving the ball in the second half as they were kicked off in the first half. Brandon, what do you think? How do you think the second half is going to go, and who do you think is going to come away with the victory?
well, obviously it's a very tight game so far. Both teams very talented, playing this game with every ounce of anything that they have, and obviously both teams want this game really bad, but I think Hazlitt just has the edge. They just have too much talent for Chelsea to handle in the end, and I think they're probably a little bit better condition as well. Chelsea has a lot of bigger guys, so I think Hazlitt's going to come away with the victory here. But obviously, it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be very exciting to watch.
It is going to be very exciting to watch. And quarterback number 7, Cam Hawkins, also the kicker, kicking off on this play, and a solid kick. Shibley going to return this one. No starburst play on this, baby, and it's all Shibley. Wow, he's just going. Finally brought down at the 35.
Excellent run there by Shively. Great hustle, breaking through tackles, and I think everybody knows Kurt's not going to stop for anybody.
Yeah, a couple in the beginning of the season, Shively was running on one play. He was giving the ball, and one player for the team, who I'm not going to mention, just wrapped up Shively, and Shively yelled to him, "I don't got the ball, I don't got the ball." And of course, he did have the ball, and he ran for a touchdown on that play. Great story to tell the kids.
Absolutely.
A couple of years. So, in the first drive of the second half, Vikings are going to go to the ground, not get much.
To give to Ray Har. He's got some yards this game, a couple decent-sized runs. But obviously Chelsea playing a tough defense, not allowing too many big runs. Makuna having the only touchdown of the game. Yerby missing the PAT, however, and that's how Hazlitt has 9 points. And Yerby nailing a 37-yard field goal to give Hazlitt the lead 3-0 late in the first quarter. So
if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a good one for the rest of the game, and it's been a good one thus far. Turner keeping it safe for himself. Big juke by Turner, getting some yards, pushing up the field.
Turner, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 6 on that play.
Hazlitt, 49-yard line. Correction, 44-yard line.
So Hazlitt fighting for every yard that they possibly can get.
Third down, 3.
Chelsea's D-line and Hazlitt's O-line going at it, going at each other's throats the entire game. Unrelenting,
unrelenting assault by both teams. Both teams just doing a great job on both offense and defense. There you see the Hazlitt sideline trying to fire up this team. Makuna will just blaze through, and he has room! Makuna has room until he's brought down by basically his own guy, but a great run by Makuna. Ball up to about the 37 from the 44.
75 Pat man upfield, getting some blocks and some linebackers, opening that up way up for Mike Makuna. And Makuna not the most graceful guy, but he will bust through your face if you're not looking.
Yeah, so 20-plus yard run by Makuna on that play. Just straight up the middle, powers right through. Makuna, about 500-plus yards this season. Doing a great job, 10 scores. Couple yards for the Vikings on that play.
Makuna having some big plays this game, getting the team fired back up whenever there was a lull and in between big plays, which they're used to having all season. And obviously I think they all know that they can't be having as many, or they won't be having as many in the playoffs as they would like. And Makuna just coming through there with with some big plays. So second down and 9.
Turner's going to hand this one off to Makuna once again. Makuna stopped this time. So I'd say, Brandon, in the first half, the Hazlitt's only 2 mistakes were 1 interception by Turner early in the game, which didn't prove to hurt them too much. No points off that turnover.
Just hurt Nate's stats, that's all.
Yeah, that, and also led the defense wasn't quite at its best, just letting a big drive by Chelsea late in the second quarter.
And also Nate having a big punt return, getting called back for a hold, and they took it back from where Nate received the punt. So and that took it back to about the 7. So.
Fake handoff by Turner, and he's going to try to get this one Shively.
And obviously Chelsea looking for intentional grounding, but not going to get it. That was within 5 yards of Shively. And I know probably most everybody knows the intentional grounding rule. You have to throw within 5 yards of an eligible receiver, and you have to be out of the box, and that was all taken care of. So no penalty on this play. Hazlitt going to go for it on 4th down once again, having 2 4th down conversions already. So
Turner in the gun, and kicks it. Short kick, though. Barely getting that one off. Turner saw nothing. Red blitz, so he punts it away.
So Chelsea going to take over at their own 17 or 18-yard line approximately.
So now what the Vikings wanted, had a string of a few good plays, but not getting any points on the board, but Chelsea deep in their own field position. in their own territory. Not that great a field position, so not that fruitless of a drive by the Vikings. Definitely pushed into Chelsea's zone a bit. But Hawkins looking for more here. Handoff reverse to Wint, and he gets some yardage there. So that's something the Vikings need to pick up on here in the second half if they're going to look to stop it.
Chelsea's not going to run so hard-nosed. I think they're going to come up with some trickery here. They're only down by 2, and if they can, kick these Vikings on their heels, Hazlitt could end up losing this game and be out once again. And another mistake there by Chelsea, having a couple of false starts already early on in the first half, and another one there pretty early on in this second half. So Chelsea been very jumpy today.
Yep, so it'll be a 5-yard loss on that play. It'll be 2nd and 13. Excuse me, 2nd and 8, adding the 5 yards to that penalty after Wiss run on the reverse. So Hawkins will fake the handoff, keep it for himself, big pressure on him, and way overthrown to Schwartz on that play, and no Vikings around to pick that one off, thankfully for
Nate Turner defensively having a great game tonight too, having 3 or 4 broken up passes and really just putting his heart and soul into this game as if this was the last game he's ever going to play. And let's hope that's not the case.
Very well could be, Brandon, but that's not what any of the Vikings, especially the seniors, want in this game. Not to mention Charlie Otluski doesn't want another first-round playoff loss. But more pressure on Hawkins. Oh, and Turner didn't read that one that well, but finally brought down by Rehar. Big gain. Schwartz to number 15. Schwartz as well. Or excuse me, Hawkins to Schwartz on that play. Great pass by Hawkins on that play. Turner finally saw the ball, but tried to redirect, but a little too slow. So it'll be Chelsea first down on the 45. Hawkins maybe calling audible on this play, maybe just keeping composure. Handed off, but brought down way in the backfield. That's the first time we've seen this defense really come alive, put so much pressure on him, finally brought down. Pretty big loss in the backfield.
And that definitely sure rekindle some kind of flame inside the hearts of these Vikings, and I don't think they're going to let Chelsea get away with much here on this drive.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 15, and Brandon, last week against Grand Rapids, Hazard was down at halftime, but more on that later. This time they brought down in the backfield once again, and penalties. There'll be after the fact penalty. Lacuna calling for something. We'll see what the call is.
That's the first time we've really seen any unsportsmanlike conduct on either team. Most of what I've been seeing, at least.
So it's unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. The Hazlitt side is very fired up about that penalty. It'll push them way back for the 3rd down.
It's obviously a very emotional game for both teams. Hazlitt not having a playoff win since 2001, and Chelsea, going 5-4 in the regular season, looking to prove something here. Vikings coming into this game with a lot of momentum, and just the emotion getting to the players. So.
Yeah, so Vikings trying to fire up the crowd on this one for the long 3rd and 30. Student section there, cold but looking intently on this play. It's a big one for both teams, and putting pressure on Hawkins. Hawkins getting brought down and falling short, so it'll be 4th down and 30. Great job by the Viking defense, putting pressure on the Bulldogs.
And everything just went downhill after that broken play. And as I said, Vikings not letting Chelsea get away with much here. And now they got 4th down and 30 and forced the punt here. It would be foolish to go for it on 4th and 30.
Yeah.
And Turner hoping to get a big play here, big return.
Turner just a little bit before midfield, off screen. Rhodes gonna kick it away, waiting for Senator to come in and snap the ball. Snap, kicked away by Rhodes. Solid kick, bounced back and caught down about the 45, 46-yard line. So the Vikings will come on once again on their second drive, looking to get a score on this one.
Extend their lead.
2 points isn't what I call a comfort zone. How about you, Brandon?
Absolutely not.
So, like we said earlier, this Hazlet defense, sometimes they're just not challenged enough. That was the case with Grand Rapids Union last week. They were down at halftime. Coach O told them that they needed to stay focused and get back, play harder, keep focused, and then they came away with a big victory. So Turner fakes the handoff, thrown to Makuna. Makuna reels it in as he's hit. Great hands by Makuna to bring that one in. Gained about 6 on that play.
Makuna certainly stepping up tonight, as we said earlier, and he's really had a couple standout games in the last few, and he's been very exciting to watch. We got a replay here of that last pass to Makuna. Turner showing a lot of athleticism, just all over the place tonight, and that being one of the examples there, throwing off of his back foot.
Turner hands it off on this play. Makuna barreling through, and he gets a first down and more. Another powerful run by Mike Makuna.
Taking 4 guys with him.
Can't stop till you get enough. And Makuna definitely didn't get enough on that play. He's insatiable so far in this game. Just over 500 yards this season. Looking for more. Want to doing a great job, pounding in, get a score in this game. 5:44 left in the third quarter.
And there's the varsity cheerleaders right down in front of us, doing a great job this season. Coach Littleton doing a great job, giving them new cheers, and they've been a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely, Brandon. Just brings some spirit, extra spirit to the game, and it's always fun to watch the cheerleaders. So Turner set. He's going to hand it off on this play. Not much up the middle.
Shibley definitely getting stopped up the middle. I think Chelsea was really preparing for Kurt's rushing attack, and obviously they've been doing a great job stopping him. He's only had a few decent-sized runs. Not too many yards tonight, but he's always a threat, so I don't think they're going to let off at all up the middle.
Yeah, Shibley getting a lot of carries this game, getting them in for 2 or 3, just pounding up the yards. He's over the millennium mark this season, and just 16 touchdowns on the season as well. He's in the top 20 of rushers in the league, so doing a great job this year. So Turner will fake the handoff, roll to his right. Oh, and pass intended for a Bosma. There's 2 flags on the play. I think one will be pass interference. We'll see after the refs talk it over.
And you can see all the steam coming out from the players. Very chilly out tonight. It's almost cold. It's right on the line between chilly and cold.
So it's going to be holding, I believe, in the Vikings' favor. So official ruling here.
Looks like defensive holding on Chelsea, and
indeed it is holding against
that'll be an
Chelsea.
automatic first down for Hazlet. So fresh set of downs.
And moving the ball down the field, exactly what the Vikings wanted.
And with mistakes like that, Chelsea, that could definitely put Chelsea out of contention for this game.
Yeah, they probably saw Bosma just running his route hard, and Turner definitely had room, so probably holding them, make sure they don't get a big touchdown play. So whatever you have to do, it's a good strategy by Chelsea, but still don't want to get any penalties, but hopefully they're trying to get away with one on that one. So Turner will hand it off once again to Makuna. Makuna, another short gain, but enough yards to say it's a gain. About 4 yards on that play.
Kuna just slowly racking them up. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
So it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Vikings. 6-yard gain by Makuna on that one, and they're on the 21. Threatening more so than on their last drive. Looking to be successful on this one. Turner set. Once again to Makuna. Ooh, and not getting much.
If anything on that play, looked to me that Chelsea D-line definitely got a huge push on the line there.
Good read.
So obviously, for
Big-
people who are used to watching regular season, has the teams just run up the scoreboard and run up all the yards and basically just run.
Yep.
It's not happening so much tonight. They're playing, real football now.
Yep, it's a good game. It's 3rd and 4, a big third down for the Vikings here. There's Shibley has it. Touchdown, Curtis Shibley. Great ball fake once again. And Shibley getting his 17th touchdown on the season. Great run by Shibley. 21 yards. And it will be 15-7 Hazlitt.
Oh my goodness. Oh my Lord.
Very great play.
I'm sorry. I'm a nerd for saying this so many times, but that was just amazing ball fakes, just all the way around.
Yep. Great ball fakes. Wow.
Ridiculous. That's what they've been doing all season. That's what Kurt, besides the Hammers, is famous for.
And another missed extra point this time.
Chelsea tenacious.
So it'll be 15-7 Vikings with the 8-point lead in this game.
We got a replay coming up of that last run there. You see the fake to A.J. Rehar. And Kurt, you can hardly see the ball from the side. And
I was like, did he have the ball? He had the ball.
I knew he had the ball. Once he busted it out, I knew he had the ball.
I was thinking that. But Chelsea just very confused on that play. You can scout all you want, but sometimes you're just not going to get every single one.
A scout offense is not going to – a scout offense with a wing tee, especially one that Haslam runs, is not going to help you defend against the Haslam wing tee because nobody can execute that well. And a shout out to the student section there again. Everybody bundled up nice and tight. Everybody trying to get warm, jumping up and down. It's hard when it's this cold to get a lot of energy going into the game, but I know everybody's happy about that touchdown and extending the lead just by a little bit.
Yeah, those 6 points will definitely help them out down the line. The Bulldogs could get a field goal and have the edge in the game on the scoreboard, but Vikings getting a touch on that one, it helps out immensely in comparison to a field goal or anything like that. So at least it's a one-score game, and it will be a tie game if the Bulldogs go for a 2-point conversion, but Hazlitt definitely feeling better now, Brandon.
But obviously they're not going to let up until the game's over.
High kick by Yerby. Some confusion on the Bulldogs special teams, and he goes right up the middle and brought down at the 38. Fans want a penalty there, but no dice. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
The defense taking the field once again, hoping to have another big stop here like they did on the last possession, taking them back for a 4th and 30. A lot of that contributed to a 15-yard penalty against the Bulldogs for some unsportsmanlike conduct. First time all game that we've actually seen that happen. And it's just gotten a little bit worse since. So,
when you get tired, your emotions are acting on you more, and you're more inclined to act on your impulses. But there you see number 18, McClendon, roll to his right, but a big hit by the Vikings.
Stopped for nothing. No gain on the play at all. The defense definitely executing well tonight, would you say?
Yeah, they have been. McClendon's been a big factor for this Chelsea offense, and just Vikings stopping them pretty much throughout the entire game. Just McClendon not doing what he wants to in this game, but when you're going up against the Hazlitt defense, you can't ask for much. There's another shot of the student section. Ooh, and more pressure on Cam Hawkins. And it's an incomplete pass because he was hit. Barely got it off. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Viking defense definitely more fired up.
With the fans getting crazy, everybody getting fired up.
This was what you call a key play. The cowbell's going. Student section's bumping. Sidelines are jumping up and down. Hawkins rolling back, looking for a receiver. More pressure on him. Straight down the middle and 1st down, but hit by Rizzo. Good eye by Hawkins to see through and find his receiver on that play.
then Augustine making the reception there for the first down.
Creeping into the Hazlitt zone. That was definitely a key play, and definitely key for the Bulldogs if they want to get back in this game. Kind of feeling some distance between them and Hazlitt. Couple yard gain by the Bulldogs on that play, running up the middle. There you're going to see a replay. Hawkins thrown straight down. Rizzo wraps him up and take him down. Hawkins calling his man in motion. Bennett pressuring up. Wanted a penalty on that one, and Nate Turner deflects the ball.
Once again, Nate coming from what seems like across the field and coming out of nowhere, breaking up the pass. Just
speechless.
Stellar.
Stellar play by Turner on that one, so it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Turner putting pressure on the receivers. Bennett putting some pressure on Hawkins. Hawkins needed another big 3rd down here, 3rd and 6. Receiver in motion. He's going to hand it off once again with reverse. Let's see if Hazlitt defense can pick this one up. And they can't. It'll be another first down for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
Disappointing for this Hazlitt defense.
He had his legs up really high on that one.
That probably wasn't the most intelligent thing for Hamilton to do. You know, when you're in there, you're more prone to big flying bodies on the Hazlitt defense.
Yes, but when there's a body lying in front of you, you really have no choice.
Very true.
So making...
Sacrifice.
Yes, and almost looking like a horse.
That's an odd comparison, but on with the game, 1st and 10 on the 35. Vikings are up by 8 points, 15-7 Vikings. Pitched, McClendon to his left, wrapped up by Bird. Great job by the defense to stop him before he gets anywhere. Getting a little bit of yardage there.
Dallas Bird on the stop for the Vikings.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. That has this 37-yard line. Chelsea driving down into Hazlitt territory. Hazlitt trying to prevent a score.
Trying to retaliate are the Bulldogs. Don't want to go into the 4th quarter down. Definitely don't want to give the ball back to this Hazlitt offense. They'll definitely exploit that. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Hand it off. Fake the handoff to McClendon, and Bird wraps him up. Finally, woo! Big hit by Bird. He drapes him over his own lineman on that play. And Hawkins brought down by Bird. That was an exciting hit.
And you see Hawkins being actually of greater proportion to Dallas Bird, the one of the better defensive players, and that just shows you how big Hawkins is, and he's a big fella.
So it's another crucial 3rd down, 3rd and 7. 3rd time's the charm. The Vikings defense are hoping. Pressure on Hawkins. Hawkins going way long and tipped by Rehar. Good job by Rehar to read that ball. So it'll be 4th down as the 3rd quarter expires.
And
the Viking fans definitely
we'll see if we
up.
can't send it down to the student section. We got a 3rd quarter cheer going on, and everybody just getting crazy. Hazlitt up, making a big stop there. And very exciting, very exciting. And see a shot of the Hazlitt sideline there, and Chelsea talking it over, see what they can't put together on this 4th down and 7.
We're going to see if the Bulldogs can get it on 4th down, if they're going to be gutsy and go for it on 1st down when we get there. But nonetheless, that was a great defensive effort by Rehar to deflect that pass. Hawkins just trying to go long all game, and nothing happening for him.
So it'll be 4th down and 32.
4th and 7. Very long 3rd down, or 4th down, excuse me.
But I don't know if Chelsea really has a choice but to go for it. They're down by 8 points at the beginning of the 4th quarter. And they need this win, otherwise their season is over.
That's true, Brandon. The season will be over if the Vikings defeat them in this game, but so far, both teams doing a great job, but right now it's a game of endurance for the Vikings. But I don't think that they're just gonna try to hold up on defense. I think they're gonna go at the Bulldogs on defense as well. So they'll go for it, pressure on Hawkins, and nothing get him. And it'll be first down for the Vikings, turnover on downs. They're gonna have the ball on their own 32.
So Hazlitt's obviously going to want to put up some more points, extend their lead, and also take off as much time on the clock as they can. There's 11 minutes and 56 seconds left. It's going to be hard to keep a drive going for 11 minutes and 56 seconds. But
definitely,
they're hoping to get some points on the board and keep this Chelsea team at bay, because I don't think they're going to give up yet.
Yeah, definitely not. Just great defensive effort by the whole defensive unit on that play. Everyone doing their job, putting pressure on Hawkins. Great secondary effort. So they have the ball back. It'll be first and down Vikings and hand it off up the middle, but nothing happening once again. Good job by the defensive line on Chelsea to stop the Vikings.
McCune on the carry. Rogers on the stop for the Bulldogs.
So it'll be second down and 10 for the Vikings.
Brings up second and
Now
9. The ball is found on
check
the
that second and 9.
3-yard line.
Gain about 1 yard on that play to get to McCuna.
I don't know if that, I saw a shroud of mist and I thought it was maybe just a little mist here on the field, but it's just a big cloud of all the players' breath. Shows how cold it is. And Turner will keep it for himself, going to his left. Flag on the play. Turner getting some yards. It'll be the first down, but there is a flag on the play. So
This one, the flag in the backfield, this one will probably come back 10 yards. And the officials signal, appearing as though they're looking over on the Hazlitt side. And it will indeed be a hold against the Vikings. This one will come back. And everybody very disappointed with that, except for the Chelsea side, which is a nice break for them. And it's a spot foul, so go 10 yards back from the spot.
So it is a holding penalty, but at the expense of some money from the Chelsea football playbook.
15-yard line.
And obviously people would speculate that, but this is an MHSAA playoff game. Don't believe there is any exchange of money, just two teams going at each other, and
All in good fun.
always in good fun. And for bragging rights, of course.
So Turner's going to hand this one off. We believe going up the middle.
Yes, sir, to, looks like number 27, Kurt Scheibele.
Shipley, the ball carrier.
So not getting much. It'll be a long third down for the Vikings. 3rd and 22.
Brings up 3rd and 20.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them going into the air here,
3-yard line.
going spread or doing one of their famous bootleg passes.
Yeah, it'd definitely be very strange if they were to keep it on the ground.
But then again, you know, Chelsea
Wouldn't
appears
be
to be
expecting.
expecting a pass, so it wouldn't surprise me.
So Turner will keep it for himself, looking for Bosma, but he's going to keep it for himself. And wow, he has room up the side. And he made it. First down Vikings, and he's brought down just before midfield. And that is magic, ladies and gentlemen. You only see it here at Viking Stadium when Nate Turner's playing. That was a beautiful play.
Nathan Turner making something out of nothing, just putting the moves on everybody. And
You know, he fit in like places people shouldn't be able to fit. I think he just
Nathan Turner is agile.
pulling some tricks there.
And we got a replay of this. I know you probably will all want to see that. We'll have a replay come up in a second. But that was an amazing run.
So it's a first down and 10 for the Vikings on the 49. Handed off this time to Scheibele. Scheibele getting some yardage, pounding through a gain of about 6 on that play.
Scheibele hiding the ball very well once again, always does. And hit it so well that time that he got the yards that he normally does.
So 9 yards on that play by Scheibele. Impressive run by Scheibele right up the middle.
2nd down and 1.
So 2 great plays simultaneously for the Viking offense. Not what this defense needed for Chelsea. 2nd and 1. Not much considering what this offense has achieved so far. Lacuna going to try to get the first down.
And it appears as though he has the first down, crossing the threshold set by the chains. And Hazlitt will start on the 40-yard line with a fresh set of downs, looking to capitalize on a huge defensive stop.
9 minutes and 12 seconds left, you know.
Just eating away at this clock. No pass play so far on this drive, and it would not surprise me one bit to see them keep it on the ground and keep eating away that clock.
Yeah, I don't know, Brandon. I think that's a little conservative. This offense team seems to take risks so far in the season. Turner's going to keep this one for himself, getting some more yards, jumping out of bounds.
But when the run seems to be working for you this well, there's not really
definitely
much reason to be going
to the air.
Absolutely, but
in the broad scope of this game, I don't think they'll stick to the run unless they're going to be getting it on every play, like you said. Definitely going to be exploiting the defense's weakness. Sorry for my lack of eloquency. But it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Vikings, looking for another first down.
And looks like they're going to change the play here, or just make sure they got everything.
They're in the tee. Shibley has it, and he's going along the left side of the field, and he's brought down inside the red zone. First down and way more for Shibley.
Shibley making that ball invisible. He's quite skillful at doing that.
Invisible to the people on the field, but yet again, we do have a great vantage point up here in the booth.
We certainly do.
And wow, that was an amazing run by Shibley.
It really was. It was quite impressive.
1st and 10 on the 14. Shibley getting about 20 on that play. So whatever they did, whether they tucked it over or changed the play, good call by.
Another great shot there. You see all the mist coming from the players, just to show you how cold it is here.
Turner's going to hand this one off. Getting a couple. Not too much.
And the clock will keep running. 8.5 minutes left in this game. And Hazlitt up 15-7. And we got a replay here of Kurt Shibley's run there. And you just saw for a split second there, you couldn't even see the ball.
Finally, someone catches Shibley, able to stop him before he springs into the end zone. 2nd and 8 here. Nate Turner setting the ball, getting ready. Fakes the handoff and brought down. Once again, those ball fakes. Very good.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Lacuna had the ball in that play.
But good job by the Chelsea defense to stop Turner. It'll be 3rd and 9. Big 3rd down for the Vikings. It's going to be interesting to see if Yerby could come on and nail a field goal if they don't convert here. He hasn't had a stellar performance thus far in this game. Probably pretty frustrating for him, but he's a very talented young man. But the Vikings running spread on this one. Turner fakes the handoff, looks to his right, lobbed up, and caught. Touchdown, Vikings!
Great catch by number 23, Chris Stewart.
Stewart again coming up with a big play.
Had another big catch earlier in the first half to get the Vikings the first down. I believe it was one of the 4th down conversions that they had. And Nate just throwing a gorgeous pass right into the end zone. Stewart comes down with it softly, and like they say, that was just like butter.
Just like butter.
So Yerby will be on to attempt the PAT. Missed 2 tonight, but
let's see if
we'll
he can get this one. And this one will be up, and it will be good. 22-7 Vikings, 15-point lead. Definitely where they want to be. So in this game, with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left of the entire game, Chelsea gonna need to.
We got a replay here of that last pass. You see Stewart just back watching the ball in, and Nate, fabulous play.
Reed running his route. So seals off Stewart on that play.
Just great, just great.
Definitely where the Vikings want to be. Chelsea's going to have a very valiant effort to come back in this game.
And you'll notice Hazel will not put in any second stringers whatsoever. They want to make sure they maintain this lead and do not give it up at any cost. So even though you see 60 players on the sideline, it's only going to be the starting 22 or however many they have.
Definitely want to keep this one in control down to the wire.
I mean, we have 60 players on our sideline. Chelsea has 99 on their roster.
Yeah, definitely want to keep focused, and that just proves how in shape this team is. You know, the Bulldogs definitely have more depth as in the size of numbers, but Hazlitt has more depth in the size of in the matter of being in shape, being stronger, and probably faster as well. So it'll be a short kick, rolled up, and someone missed a play and bobbled, so they all pounce on it just past the 20.
This will be Chelsea's ball. They will start on the about 20-yard line. First down and 10, 7 minutes left in this game. Excuse me, 7 minutes and 8 seconds. 8 seconds can make a lot of difference in a game like this.
You know, 8-second plays just springs out in my mind is when Doug Flutie was in college, for Colorado, or excuse me,
Boston College,
yeah.
And just tossed it down the field, caught it. It was sweet.
Very sweet. So Hawkins looking for his receiver on this play and caught, but brought down by the Vikings.
And
they'll have the first down, but
you'll notice that the open field tackling has been a lot better this week as well. They were hammering that all week this week in practice. And obviously it's paid off. They've made a lot of great open field tackles.
So it will be second down, and Hawkins looking for his receiver, and it's dropped by Wynn on that play, and he would have had some room. I definitely would be scared if I had Turner coming to hit me. Turner with some big hits, misdirecting the balls in the ways he wanted it to go.
And obviously Turner capable of having some gigantic hits, as we've seen earlier this season. Nick Benton put on the pressure there on Hawkins.
Yeah, Ben had 9 tackles last week against the Guru that is Grand Rapids Union. Ben, another great resource for this defense. Hawkins man in motion, handed off to him, but stopped, but he will get the first down.
Carry there by Connell. Had a few plays this game that were more stand-up plays, but obviously just a few doesn't help your team out a lot.
That's true. So it's stopped by Rizzo on that play. First down, Hawkins looking to his left to pass. This time, once again, bobbled. And there's a flag, but widely disputed on the Hazlitt sidelines. Fans, coaches, players, everyone not liking that call.
That's going to be a late pass interference call, and you can't challenge a penalty, and obviously there's no challenge in high school football anyway, but I would say that's a great defensive play.
He caught the ball, just wrapped up right after he caught it. Just good timing by the defense, but sometimes, the ref is going to call what he thinks he saw, so got to go with the ref's opinion on this one. So that definitely helps Chelsea out. It'll be first and 10 for them on the 48. Fakes the handoff. Hawkins once again looking long but scrambling, taking it for himself, and a big hit.
You see there once again a great open field tackle there by Rayhart.
Rayhart takes his feet from underneath him. Good solid hit by Rayhart.
Ball spotted on the Hazlitt 47-yard line. Second down, 5.
Second and 5 for the Bulldogs. Looking for a score. Pressure on Hawkins. Good block. And he's brought down from behind. Good job by Bennett to bring him down before the first down marker.
You see Hawkins showing a lot of athletic ability there. And we're going to get an official timeout here for measurement. I believe Chelsea will be short by a little bit, but we'll see what the result is.
We may think that we can look from our view, but the chains are the ones who tell the truth of whether it's a first down or not. So we're gonna.
Yeah, but I like sounding like I know what I'm talking about.
Fair enough. So we're gonna get the official measurement here. You might be hearing a disputed argument from some fans. Definitely.
On either side.
Yes, definitely very emotional here.
And they will be short by just a couple chain links. Disappointing. That's going to be a third down, I believe.
In inches, yep. Third down in inches on the 42-yard line. Defense needs a big stop here. I don't know if they have enough faith in their offense to go back there on fourth down, but at this point in the game, they're definitely going to need to if they don't.
And we got a quarterback sneak.
Hawkins pushing himself right through, getting the first down. Good job by Hawkins to get the first down.
That's probably the smartest play you can call in that situation. I mean, you just let Hawkins fall forward, and he's got a first down in that situation.
Like I said, first down on the 40. Hawkins looking to his left again, more pressure, and tipped. Oh, almost intercepted. So very close. Deflected and almost picked off by number 12, Micah Magnuson on that play.
Team effort there. Makuna getting in on that too, getting the initial deflection, and then Magnuson finishing that one up. So
many close turnovers for the Vikings, but stop the ball. And wide open, and Turner will bring him out of bounds. So the cornerback didn't read that one quite like the defensive coach would hope on that play. Big gain by the Bulldogs.
Great connection there between the two of them, Hawkins and Schwartz.
Hawkins has been looking for Schwartz all game, finally getting him there. Maybe he'll be going to him again, but nope, deflected. Ooh, and another near interception by Magnuson.
Almost picked off. So close. It's so disappointing diving on your face and watching the ball fall just out of the reach.
But definitely, like we said earlier, every player trying to make a play. You saw it earlier in the game with Turner on defense, and now I see it with Magnuson and Kuna. Just everyone just hungry to make a big play and help the team out.
This game meaning a lot to everybody.
Yeah. Ooh, and the rushing unit is brought down in the backfield, just shy of the line of scrimmage.
And we got a replay there, that almost interception. You see Micah just diving before it hits his fingers and gets some turf in his face mask.
Wow, brilliant play. It'll be 3rd and 10. Hawkins rolling, big pressure by Bennett on that play. Thrown over the middle, and deflection.
And
no!
we're going to get a pass interference on Nate Turner here.
Nate Turner definitely smart, not going arguing the play, because that would give him more closer to this to the goal line. But
that one's a very close call in a game this tight. You either got to be very conservative with your penalties or just call them all. And
it's definitely
this officiating crew is calling them all. So
definitely disappointing.
This one should be half the distance to the goal, but we'll check that.
Coach Port not feeling that these referees are being partial enough, but we'll see if the defense can fend off this threatening offense here. 1st and goal on the 9 for the Bulldogs. Definitely exciting here. Receiver in motion, fake the handoff to him. No, rather hand it off to him.
To Connell.
But definitely disappointing for this defense. They're going to try to maybe look for another interception or hopefully stop them a couple times, so they have to go for it on 4th. So,
and we're going to get a timeout call here by Hazlitt. Too many guys in the field, just had to call that one so that there wouldn't be any more penalties. And obviously defense needs talking to and try to get them fired back up.
And if you're interested in joining our crew and interested in TV production, call 517-339-7358. Talk to Mr. Town. If you're curious, want to know something about it, no experience required.
TV 25 is a great experience. I don't believe either of us are in the media productions class, but they wanted a couple announcers for the game, so we thought, hey, let's do it. And we've actually learned a lot about TV production since we've been here, just commentating. So
Definitely a rewarding experience for anyone.
and TV25 been the station of the nation for several years now, and just a great thing to do. If you're interested, just give them a call. You should do it.
So it's a close game, 22-7 right now with the Bulldogs threatening. Bulldogs threatening to score here. If they're going to get a score, they're going to need one more. Probably go with the onside kick, but it's a nail biter. It's going to come down to the last couple seconds of this game.
I'm biting my nails.
Literally. So Hawkins, man in motion, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, and touchdown, Bulldogs. Hazlet fans are hitting himself in the head. I can see it from here, and just not what they wanted on that play, but still have the 8-point lead.
Great play by Hawkins there.
But definitely disappointing for Hazlet. So their two-score lead is now narrowed to 1 with this pending extra point by Hawkins. And it's up and it's good. So it will be an 8-point game. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left. So Chelsea defense probably going to come out strong, but the Vikings, if they want to keep this lead in check, they're going to have to come out stronger.
Absolutely. And getting down to final 4 minutes and 40 seconds here in this game. Hazlet's really going to have to step up on offense here and make sure they keep fired up. And obviously it's hard to keep warm, but
The fire inside, acquire the fire.
this one is going to come down to the wire, I think. And really, it's just been some fabulous action so far.
Has been Vikings, definitely a loss of momentum on their side. I'd say a little bit shift towards Chelsea, but Vikings definitely not discouraged, looking to have a good performance here on offense. Definitely don't want to go 3-and-out. I believe that could be their worst nightmare in this situation.
And we're going to be looking for an onside kick here from Chelsea to regain possession of the ball, get some more points, and Hazlet will attempt to recover this one.
We're going to see if Hawkins is also very talented on the onside kick like he is at his normal kicking and quarterbacking as well. So.
And they will actually do a regular kick, so this one's going to go deep.
Out of bounds. Touchback. Risky play, but got the bounce they wanted, and it is a touchback. Conserving some time on the clock there.
So we'll see what Hazlet does on this next possession, if they'll just try to run down the clock. I think that would be the smartest, most conservative play. But also they'll try to march down the field, put up some more points to make this. I mean, a win's a win in the playoffs, but you'd like to have some big numbers on the board.
Very true, Brandon. They definitely don't want it to be close. They want to stay focused, pound the ball in, at least use some time up. So if Chelsea gets the ball back, they can play good defense and pressure them as well. So Turner's going to keep it for himself. Ooh, good jump over that man there, and there's should be a flag, but the ref called it off. Everyone on the sidelines, including us up here, thought that was a late hit, but
that was very close. It was that was right on the line, and
but great run by Turner getting the first down on that play.
And you can't complain with a first down. So 4 minutes, 31 seconds left. Hazlet still leading this game, looking to close it out.
And there's a slogan a couple years back for the MSU Spartans: when there's smoke, there's fire. Definitely there's some mist coming off from Vikings. So I don't know what that means. I think they're about to just engulf in flames. And
I don't know. Spontaneous combustion sounds painful to me, but I think there's a few players over there on the Hazlet sideline that are about ready to take somebody out.
Definitely, Brandon. 4 minutes and 10 seconds, and ticking here. 2nd and 9. It is close, like we said, as we said it was going to be since the beginning of the game. Vikings going to stick to the tee. Turner set. Hands it off to Makuna. Makuna jumping over, getting a couple yards on that play.
This game very hard-nosed. A lot of people on the ground. It's getting a lot of guys probably starting to get tired. And this final 3 minutes and 41 seconds will be a test of endurance and who's in better shape and who wants it more.
That's true, Brandon. Hazlitt taking the time out here, wanting to talk it over, going into the 3rd down. Been successful on 4th down. Haven't met too many 3rd downs, but like we said, when they don't get the 3rd down, they pick it up on 4th. So this is definitely a very important play for both teams. Could go either way at this point. Both teams have fought very hard, but it's been close.
And as stated earlier, if you look around the field, on the fences, there's signs that say Heart of Steel, back from 1998. The last team to make it to the state championship. I believe this team has got that Heart of Steel. And like they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And these guys are extremely tough. This is about to get really intense, people. I'm riveted to my chair. Alex is riveted to his.
Yeah, both sections are bumping. You can hear the screams of emotion from here. Turner handing it off to Makuna. Makuna stopped.
Big stop there by Chelsea. It's going to be a 4th down situation for Haslett. Let's see if they go for it. They'll bring in Yerby, and they will, and Yerby will punt it away. And they're really hoping for one of those gigantic 60-yard punts like he had a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely. Yerby probably just wanted to get one off, hasn't had the greatest of performance, probably feeling better after that last completed extra point, but maybe some nerves getting to Yerby. Hopefully not for the Vikings fans.
The Bulldogs going to take a timeout here, talk over some offensive strategy, make sure they know what they got to do.
Try to ice Irby a little bit.
That as well.
The punting position's a very clutch position. It may look easy, but when you have 200-plus pound guys running at you and you just pressure to get the ball in the proper position and boot it off, it's very stressful. Very stressful position. They don't get enough credit.
Definitely not. And I've definitely tried to punt before, not even in a game situation. It goes off like the side of my foot. And when you have those 250-pound guys running at you and you got to put it within 2 yards of the goal line, that's a clutch player right there.
Yeah. So you see Schwartz is going to be back. And play called dead.
And you're really getting another try at that one, not the greatest of kicks.
So Yerby's going to re-kick this one.
And the play just got off before the official blew his whistle to start the play.
So 3 minutes, 35 seconds left. The ball will go back to the Bulldogs.
And Yerby with a much better punt that time.
Great punt by Yerby. Schwartz reeling it in and hit twice and finally brought down to the 25. Good punt by Yerby. Good job by the Haslett special teams to not let him get too much.
And a decent return by Schwartz there.
Tackled by Brett Reed, ball on the 25. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
So they're going to have a substantial amount of field to march down if they want another score, and they'd still be down by 1, so they're going to have to go for a 2-point conversion. So a lot of obstacles for the Bulldogs to overcome if they want to tie this game up.
But this defense definitely needs to step up because the Bulldogs are very capable of doing that and then taking the lead.
So it's handed off to number 1, Wint. Wint getting some room.
And the defense from a couple weeks are coming back to haunt the Vikings.
Yeah.
And they need to play like they were earlier because
They definitely need to step it up on defense, but also the clock is running, so that's definitely something that helps the Vikings out a little bit. So not all is lost on that play. Shorts will set it up and hand it off once again. Not too certain why they ran it again, but they did, not getting much. Tapping runs it up the middle, getting about 1 on that play.
well, you don't want to you don't want to score and still have a minute 50 left on the clock for the Vikings to score because they'll march down the field and get it.
That's true, but it is 3rd and 1. Schwartz.
And
Looks
it
like-
appears that he got the first down on that one.
Hawkins, the ball carrier.
Excuse me, Hawkins.
Hawkins, the big fella.
First down.
You know, his name's Cam Hawkins. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there's a children's story called Cam Jansen. She had a photographic memory, but that's kind of like Cam Hawkins. He makes it a photo-worthy play every play. And this time it's caught by Schwartz. Schwartz almost jukes out Rehar on that play. Finally going long and finally getting it.
Great connection there by Hawkins. They've had a couple of those tonight, and this defense just seems to get more and more demoralized, a little bit tired.
Where's your
And,
camera? Where's your camera? Cam Hawkins on that play. Great throw. Fakes the handoff. Pressure on Hawkins. This one is going to be the Wentz again. Hit it as he goes out of bounds. We're approaching the 2-minute mark here, and definitely not as comfortable as the Vikings want to be as this game.
This game's
comes
spiraling out of control for the Vikings. We're in big-time control 5 minutes ago, and it's just been spiraling ever since.
Vikings trying to clear up this D, and they're going with the reverse again. Good blocking. Rizzo grabbing Wentz by the ankle, dragging him down. First down, but they do stop him.
Ball carrier. Rizzo on the stop.
So Chelsea marching down the field with ease here,
14-yard line.
hoping to capitalize. The Vikings looking for something, any glimmer of hope.
Great tackle there for Hazlitt, number 57, Dallas Bird. Big play, wrapping up the ball carry on that play. Good job by Bird.
And you never know what could be a turning point in the game.
This defense trying to refocus and keep composure and stop this threatening Bulldog team. Hawkins trying to do the same with his team, looking for the score. Fakes the handoff, and Bird almost wraps him up there. Lobbed and incomplete. Good job, though, by Bird to put the pressure on. Be 3rd down there.
And that was actually a smart play by Bird, as Hawkins could have pitched it up to his running back. And that could have been a bad play as well, as the left side of the field was completely open. So I think Bird also had his eyes open and put the pressure on Hawkins enough to throw him off and mess him up and toss it downfield for
So
an
it's a
incompletion.
very important play here. 3rd and 8 with 1:35 left. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to his left. Pass. Great hit. Ooh, and fumble. I believe there's a fumble on the play, but Chelsea looks like they got it back. But big hit for the Vikings for the 4th down. And it doesn't get any closer than this, Brandon.
Extremely crucial play there by the Vikings. Chelsea will take their final timeout. 1 minute, 23 seconds left in this 4th quarter of the first round of the MHSA state playoffs. Has the Vikings taking on the Chelsea Bulldogs up 22-14 on their home turf. It's been a very exciting game, folks. We've just witnessed one of the best defensive stands that I've seen
Yeah.
in a long time.
Yeah, definitely. Chelsea marching down the field. Hazlitt refocusing. There you see the direction of Rob Port, just coaching his guys, telling them you need to focus, guys. This coming down to the wire. It's the playoffs. You play your best game. You give it your all. And that's what they've been doing on these last couple of plays.
Coach Port right there telling everybody, this is your time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to make a big play. Who's going to step up? Who's going to be the hero of this game?
Definitely.
And you can imagine that over on the Chelsea sideline, their coach is telling them the exact same thing.
Yeah, very good insight, Brandon. There you see the student section, definitely as excited as we are for this play. Everyone is jumping in Viking Stadium. This could be the golden year for the Vikings, but it's going to be taking one game at a time. This is one of the most crucial plays. Great pressure on by the Vikings. Lobbed to the end zone. Deflected by Ray Hart. Incomplete, and the Vikings have the ball.
1 minute 17 seconds left to go. The Vikings up 22-14.
And they're definitely excited on the sidelines. Everyone's so excited on that play. Great job by Ray Hart. Just great coverage in the secondary. And you have to imagine Chelsea has to be just so discouraged right now.
One of the most exciting and disappointing things I've witnessed in this is drama right here, folks.
Yeah.
And Haslett, I believe, will take a timeout to talk things over. Probably a bit too long to take just a couple knees, but
Need some more room as well, or Yerby will be punting from the field goal post in the end zone.
And we got a replay coming up here of that last play. You see Makuna getting some pressure on Hawkins. Hawkins throwing it up, and
great coverage by Ray Hart, deflecting the ball. Bird and Makuna putting some pressure on. Great job by Ray Hart. You know, he hasn't gotten the ball too many times, but definitely when it's his time to shine on defense, he's taking it.
Absolutely.
That was the pep talk that Coach Port was probably talking to him down there, and he definitely capitalized on
Every
that
single
play.
guy on that last play,
Just
every
performed.
single Viking
Performed.
went 8 million%.
Yep. That's the kind of play that people will remember, Brandon. Just we're gonna see what they do here on first down. Turner handing it off, or keeping it for himself rather. He has room, getting a couple yards. Great ball fake.
The clock's still running. Turner picking up some more yards for himself. Adding some more to the stat book.
Chelsea no timeout, so they're gonna have to stop Haslett if they're gonna. So if they're going to stop the Vikings.
And that'll be a first down for the Vikings. Actually, Turner appeared to have gotten enough for that. And that will stop the clock. I'm sorry, that clock will keep running. And we're within the final minute now. Haslett taking their sweet time. The players, the fans smelling a victory here. You see Brett Reed giving the number one.
Like we said, Brandon, it could be
And
Haslett's
Nate Turner
year.
taking the knee.
Yeah, Brandon, it's gonna be a great playoff season for the Vikings. They're gonna have to stay strong on offense and on defense. They're gonna have to stay diverse also, giving the ball around. Turner's gonna need to make some big plays as well as Shibley, and just the key players need to step up, make some big plays. If they're the Vikings are gonna take it all the way to the Silverdome, everyone needs to perform well. So just.
An absolutely fantastic game from both teams.
The clock
Chelsea
winding
making a
down.
run back at the end of the game. Haslett just
And ladies and gentlemen, Haslett wins their first playoff game in 3 years. Great game, wow. That's all you could ask for in a game. Haslett played very well. You know, a couple lags on defense there, but doing a great job all around. Just great. Turner stepped up. Shibley made some big runs. Makuna also doing a great job, Brandon. That was just an amazing game. You know, Chelsea's disappointed in that loss, but
you see a lot of respect between these two teams, though. Chelsea's extremely talented. They're obviously a contender they've been a contender for a number of years, and a more disappointing year for them this year. But I mean, Haslett just seems to be unstoppable. You know? And I don't want to jinx them, but they seem to have it. They have
what they need.
They have the team element of it.
They're
playing for the team. They're playing for the town. They're not playing for themselves.
That's exactly right, Brandon. They have that tenacity, that flame, that heart of gold like they have on the poster.
Heart of steel right there.
Heart of gold, heart of steel. Exactly the same thing.
Not exactly, but I believe they have both. All very genuine players playing for the love of the game, playing for the love of their teammates, and playing for the pride of their town. Very selfless leaders, Makuna and Turner. Turner, not at all selfish. Would rather get the credit to somebody else. But he is undoubtedly one of the finest quarterbacks we've had and has a history.
It's true, Brandon. Just wherever the Vikings are going to be, we'll probably be short behind hopefully we'll bring you the future playoff games. But it's been a great season. Vikings, we wish them luck on their playoff journey.
And we should be at home next week as well. We'll be playing the winner of the Sexton-Marshall game, and that should be a great shootout as well. So we'll leave you here tonight. This final score: Haslett 22, Chelsea 14. Haslett winning the first playoff game since 2001. Everybody extremely excited, and it's been a great night. It's been a cold night, but it's been one to remember. So for Alex Wagner, I'm Brandon Manson. Good night.
Good night.